in today's video, I'm going to be showing you my brand new haunted hotel inside of Club Roblox. But before we get into that, if you can do me a quick favor, make sure that you've liked, subscribed, and hit the bell with notifications so that way you never miss out on another magical video. But let's go ahead and get started. My brand new house is so scary. Look at this. Look how haunted my hotel looks. It's so scary. Literally all the lights are super orange right there. But before we actually enter the hotel, I would like to say that I have a speed build of this entire build on my speed build channel. So definitely go check that out down in the description or at the end of the video, because it'll give you a really cool look at how I did everything inside this house. So let's go ahead and let's equip my awesome Halloween mask. I know I'm gorgeous now. I mean, you'll never be able to tell me with this mask on. I'm so well hidden with this mask. But let's go ahead and let's finally enter my brand new haunted hotel. Ooh, look at that all looks so cool. I'm so excited to show this to all of you. And ooh, look at this lobby. Look at the lobby of the hotel. It is so spooky. And it's just like cobwebs all over the place. And also, I have a bunch of outfits all over this build. I think I have like 30 plus different mannequins all in this build. And they are all so scary. Some of them are really cool too. And because our first one is this mannequin that I'm calling the Arachnid Queen, which has a giant spider on their back. Look how big that spider is. It is so big. But that is our first NPC. I also have a bunch of others in the lobby too. Like over on the front desk, I have a Jack Skellington, like a girl version of one, with a pretty funny head too. But I have this mannequin. I even have some mummies working in the front desk too. He's kind of evil though. Don't trust him. He's a very evil mummy. But in the main lobby area, we do have another mannequin that is Wednesday from the Addams Family. I think it turned out pretty well. I also have Morticia from the Addams Family too, which is the mother. So I have both of them in the lobby of the hotel. But overall, the lobby's pretty nice. I'm pretty happy with how this turned out. It is super spooky. But on the side room, we have the Cafe Mingo, or the Caf Mingo, if you want to call it that, which is like a little tiny little cafe bar that you get a bunch of drinks, and we have the advertisement to join the Roblox. Links down in the description if you want to join. It's a little abandoned, as you can tell. There's those drinks all over the place. There's spider webs all in here. And of course, we have Frankenstein's monster working on the counter. He's pretty scary, but also pretty moody, as you can tell by his face. But he's an excellent bartender. But that is pretty much everything in the spawn area. Now, before I go ahead and move on to the next area behind this door, I was gonna say that I'll be hosting a bunch of parties inside this house. So if you're ever inside the game or want to see if I'm online doing it, go to the social media at the bottom of the screen, and I will be under the dance category, so you'll be able to see me with my name right here and the Haunted Mansion right there. So feel free to join if you see me inside that menu if you want to take a look around the house or grab some of the outfits, because this house is so spooky. But let's go ahead, let's open up this door and open up to the next room, which is the entrance to this super creepy hotel. Now, of course, we have another mummy working behind the window right here. And also, two of these really cute mummies. I'm actually super proud of how these turned out. I mean, look at these mannequins. Oh my gosh, they are so nice. They have a dude and a girl. And of course, the super ominous sign telling you to leave, giving the warning to leave the hotel before it's too late. But let's go ahead and let's enter my creepy hotel. And this is super spooky. I'm gonna go first person for this. Look at that. Oh, that is really scary. It is so foggy inside this room. I'll go and enter these rooms in a second too. But look at these two mannequins right here. These are the Grady twins from The Shining. That was such a creepy scene for sure. But they're just standing super ominously at the end of the hallway. And of course, if you turn around inside the hallway, you can see above the door, we have the devil hanging above there. He is super creepy. He's ready to do all of the evil things. Now, before I go and start entering all of these individual rooms, I would like to note that every single room has its own theme. From horror shows, and even at the end, I have some Squid Game rooms too, which I'm super proud of. But let's go ahead and let's enter the first room, which is a Hansel and Gretel room. And also, look at this. I have here's Johnny from The Shining also with his giant axe. And even there's the door. It's all broken apart. It's all broken apart, but he's super scary. I think I did a pretty good job with that mannequin. But let's go ahead. Let's follow all the breadcrumbs into the witch's house where there's Hansel and Gretel and even a super creepy witch in the corner. With all things like all the food on the table while Hansel and Gretel are eating, you can also wear the outfits, of course. And we even have the giant oven! And the witch is saying, crawl inside and see if it's the right heat. Oh my gosh, that's so scary. Legitimately, the Hansel and Gretel story is so creepy. Like, the whole idea of it is so scary. But on the table, we have like a bunch of candy laid out from the witch. And we even have all these cool little science spells for the witch too, which match the theme pretty well. But oh my gosh, this room is so creepy. Let's go ahead and move on to the next room before it's too late. But moving on to the second room, this one is also probably one of the creepiest rooms in the house. I'll go first person for this. Ooh, look how dark it is. Look at the forest. There's so many little references in this. So here we have the clown from It, including this giant red balloon that he has. Oh my gosh, she is so creepy. We have Pinhead with all the pins in his head and his outfit. He's also super creepy. But look at this haunted forest. Oh my gosh. It is so foggy here also. But in the back corner, we have with his fire axe and also his mask. I think a little bit of an accident, of course. We have in the back corner, we have Freddy Krueger with his super creepy face. Oh my gosh, that is so creepy. I'm actually kind of sad that wasn't like Freddy Krueger hands that we had equip on him, but he still looks super creepy. And for the last little thing behind the campfire, we have the girl from The Ring that is going through the TV, like activate the TV. You can see she's just coming through the TV. It is so creepy. But you do gotta admit, this indoor forest is pretty cool. I'm pretty proud of how this turned out. But let's go ahead and let's move on to the third room, which is something a little bit different. I have a little spooky Christmas setup right here. Now, it is super ominous. We have like the super dark colors. I even have some evil elves. Like, I have an evil girl elf right here. And if I enter inside the main room, oh my gosh, this is so scary. We have the other version of the evil elf, which is super creepy. Inside the room also, we have Chucky the doll. Oh my gosh, he has so many knives. Chucky, you need to let go some of those knives, man. You have a whole lot of them. Oh my gosh, it is so scary. But we have like a bunch of like creepy spider webs all over the room. We have the pumpkin snowman, which is actually kind of funny. I like how this turned out. But look at this right here. We have Krampus. Which, if you don't know who Krampus is, it's essentially just the evil Santa. As you can tell by his really evil expression right there. He's so evil looking. But he's being pulled by an evil red deer. But you know, you have other creepy things too, like the coffins. We have like the evil Reeves. I don't know. I think they did a pretty good job making like an evil Christmas room. Considering most of the Christmas items are super bright too. But we have one little more room in here, which is the bathroom. Which comes equipped with the hot tub, of course. You can't forget the hot tub. A little bit dangerous, might do watch your stepping in there. But look at the mirror. Krampus is in the mirror. Oh my gosh, it is so scary. The Krampus is being creepy. You cannot trust Krampus inside the mirror. Oh my gosh, I love these rooms so much. But let's go and let's move on to the next room, which is one of the Squid Game rooms. Now, this room is like the main little lobby sleeping area of the room. I also have all like little pictures that were on the wall from the show, and I think it did a pretty good job with the bunk beds. If you've watched the show, they had like those wireframe beds on this kind of like a staircase of beds in like the early episodes. And I think it did a pretty good job replicating it. You can even sleep in all the beds too. And even the staircases to get the second stories also. But I think it did pair pretty well. We even have 001 in the corner of the room. I'm so glad some people made some really high quality outfits for the people. I think they turned out pretty well. Also, look at the ceiling. I have the gold ball, which is representing the giant pig full of money in the middle of the room. I think it matches it pretty well. We have the reward and the players left above the main door with all the players left from. So there's 10 players left, and the reward is a bunch of Robux, of course. But for the last room inside of here, we have the bathroom from inside the little main area too, with the pink doors and all the sinks. I think it turned out pretty well. There's also toilets in it, of course. Can't forget the toilets. But that is the last of the main rooms. But as you can probably tell, there is a little bit of a secret area behind this wall. Let's go ahead and squeeze through. We have more Squid Game rooms. Now, starting off, we'll go ahead and enter here, which is the first game of red light, green light. Let's go ahead and enter here, and as you can see, we have the red line we're supposed to cross before the time is up. We of course have two more of the main characters, 456 and also 067. Which you can wear, of course. I even have some other red guards that I think turned out pretty well. These are the circle guys, and we even have the giant evil like camera doll from the first game also. And I mean, oh my gosh, just look at that face. That is so creepy. But I think it turned out pretty well. We have the sand on the floor. We have the fake sky background. Two, which I was pretty lucky this is in the game, so I'm super proud of how that turned out. But moving on to the little side room on the side, this isn't necessarily Squid Game. This is like a little fun little hidden room I made before. But we have a little bit of a theater view. We get into this super dark room, and just look at these characters. They are so creepy! We just have this guy with a giant cleaver inside his head, and we even have that super creepy guy standing behind the PC. Oh my gosh, it is so creepy. I'm gonna leave this room. It's so scary. But moving on to the next and final room, we have another Squid Game room, which is Game 2, the Sugar Honeycomb game. Which was the game where they had those little sugar cookie things, they like trim out the shape without cracking it. We have all four shapes. We have the umbrella, the star pattern, the triangle shape, and also the Roblox symbol instead of the circle. Definitely a much harder shape, I would say. Especially for that middle part, that would be so hard to do. But we have two more red guards, we have a jar of cookies for everyone to grab their cookies, and of course we have all the little playgrounds. And I think they did a pretty good job matching the room too, with the green fence in the sky background. I'm definitely super proud of this room, but moving on to the little side room, we have Game 5, the glass stepping stones. Which, as a reminder, was one where one you can stand on and the other one would break if you stepped on it. Essentially that Roblox obby that you always see in a hobby game. But behind that curtain, there is a curtain there by the way, so it's not just a blank wall. There is a cool little hidden thing that I'm not gonna show in this video. If you want to see what's behind that curtain, you're gonna have to join me inside the game during one of my parties, or if I'm in a public server. So if you want to see this super secret Easter egg, you're gonna have to join me to see what's behind there. But overall, I must say, I am super proud of how this house turned out. It is so scary. But let me know in the comments, what is your favorite room out of the entire house? Honestly, it's pretty hard to choose because all these rooms are just so nice, including the entry too. The coloring and everything of the entry is just so well done. But yet again, as a reminder, I do have a speed build of this at the end of the video. It's me on the screen in a second. And also at the top of the description. So if you want to see how I made all these rooms inside the game, definitely go check out that video because there are some really cool tricks I use inside this house. But thank you so much for being here, and I will see y'all next time. Goodbye!